Okay, one thing I'm going to say about this BMW is the gear change is very disappointing for a BMW. It's really quite jerky in the lower gears, and it's really quite unpleasant. When you pull off the first change, the second change, see, that's a terrible lag there. It lags so much that as you begin to accelerate, your body actually falls forward and back and forward and back. It's terrible. You know, the only time I really get that is with these Peugeots. They do that as well. Very slow. It'll go from first, then second, then third, and you find yourself rocking in the chair. And to be fair, it's actually very irritating. This is a 3-litre car. It should be far more powerful than that, and the transition through the gears should be seamless. I'll do a quick demonstration of this now. I'm doing 40 miles an hour, and one would go to accelerate, and it changes. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's the worst gearbox I've come across on a BMW. This is not the most attractive vehicle. The 5 Series was obviously a really good looking vehicle, especially the days of the E34. This one's got an ugly dash, this mock brown veneer here. It feels plastic, it looks plastic, and it's not something I would expect to see or want to see in an expensive car. These cars are not cheap new. Why make them look cheap? I mean, look, it's not wood. Why make something to look like wood and be such a shitty job? The 2 dials at the instrument cluster, they're pretty clear. The speedometer side can be a little bit too congested with figures. The tops of them are a little bit obstructed by the steering wheel. That won't be the case with all people. The center console here is very visible, but the actual shape of the whole ergonomics of this dashboard are really quite awful. Minimalistic buttons here, very simple, very accessible. That side of things is good. The vision out the rear window is actually quite narrow. The wing mirrors are also rather narrow. They could be bigger, there's no doubt about it. The upholstery on the A pillars and on the B pillars isn't that great, and it looks like it's coming away in places. Now that's very surprising, because this vehicle has only done 68,000 miles. The brakes on this vehicle are fantastic. You have total control over them from the full Alfred to Omega of the dial. You can start softly and increase the braking at a gradient. Mind you, I've never really disappointed with the brakes on BMWs. The cornering is not bad. It's not the best vehicle for going around the corners. It feels a little bit clumsy, but the driving position is actually very good. Very smooth ride. We're not hearing a lot of the vehicle at all. The only noise I'm getting in the cab is actually of the tyres on the road, which is okay. But it's not the most powerful of 3-litre diesels, and if you're thinking about picking up one of these, I would recommend at least getting the 535 diesel, because that extra 500cc makes such a difference to your driving experience. The 535 powers through the gear changes effortlessly, and the difference between the 535 and the 530 is like chalk and cheese. So stay away from the 530s, go for the 535. You're going to get a far better car.